Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited. First landing on an unpaved runway for the PC-24. Traffic at KSMO continues to decline. And Cessna shells another airplane. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's June 29th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The PC-24 has made its first landing on an unpaved runway as the aircraft undergoes a program of post-certification tests, with special emphasis on unpaved runway operations. Pilatus plans on obtaining rough field certification in the fourth quarter of 2018. Woodbridge Airfield to the northeast of London offers optimum test conditions. Pilatus spent 2 weeks there testing the PC-24's landing and takeoff capabilities on the airfield's unpaved runway for the first time. From the outset, the PC-24 was designed for off-road operations. Its outstanding performance on short, unpaved runways opens up an incredible degree of flexibility and new opportunities. The PC-24 provides access to almost twice as many airports worldwide compared to other jets currently available on the market. Pilatus obtained basic certification for the PC-24 on December 7, 2017. Since that date, 5 aircraft have been delivered to customers in Europe and the USA. A total of 23 PC-24s are scheduled for delivery in 2018. The Royal Flying Doctor Service of Australia will use the PC-24 for medevac missions in Australia from 2019, which will obviously involve landing on and taking off from short, unpaved runways. The PC-24 order book is closed for the time being. Pilatus plans to accept new orders in 2019. After the break, Australia's SOAR Aviation boosts training fleet with Technam.
The dream is real, a truly affordable personal jet aircraft. The Subsonics Personal Jet Kit is priced at only $42,000. Kit plus engine is still under $100K. Add instruments, upholstery, and paint and you're flying. It's time to put your money where your bucket list is. Learn more at sonicsaircraft.com.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, Airborne Unmanned, the AMA Drone Report, our website or podcast, just email to news-by@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Technam is reporting the sale of 8 P-2008 light sport training aircraft to SOAR Aviation in Melbourne, Australia. Founded 6 years ago by Neil Kokani when he was just 22, SOAR Aviation is now Australia's largest private flying school, with over 500 students studying towards their Diploma of Aviation Commercial Pilot's License, under a partnership agreement with Box Hill Institute. The FAA cut over to a new air traffic control tower at Sarasota Bradenton International Airport early Saturday morning. The new 128-foot tall tower will enable air traffic controllers to continue to provide the safest, most efficient service to flights at the busy Florida airport. A total of 34 FAA employees work at the new facility, 20 in air traffic and 14 in technical operations, which maintains the FAA electronics equipment in the tower and on the airfield. General Atomics Aeronautical System has concluded the first large-scale demonstration flights in Japan of the Guardian remotely piloted aircraft. The Guardian configuration RPA has an endurance of in excess of 20 hours and has been operated successfully by the United States Department of Customs and Border Protection since 2008. Greece's biggest airline, AEGEAN Airlines, has firmed up an order for the purchase of 30 A320neo family aircraft at a ceremony in Athens. The purchase agreement, comprising 10 A321neos and 20 A320neos, was signed by AEGEAN Chairman Efchios Vasilikos and the Airbus Chief Executive Officer Tom Enders. Currently, AEGEAN operates a fleet of 49 Airbus aircraft. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. Aircraft departures at KSMO have been steadily declining in the 5 months since the city disastrously shortened the airport's runway. The most recent data shows departures fell from 3,057 in May 2017 to 2,417 in May 2018, a 14% drop when compared to the 2-year average. The fall in the number of jet departures was even more dramatic. There were only 136 jet departures from KSMO last month, an 83% drop against the 2-year average. Jet noise was the primary reason the city wanted the shorter runway. But the airport is still being used by an increasing number of piston aircraft. Piston departures rose in May from a 2-year monthly average of 1,627 to 1,848 last month, a 14% increase. Piston aircraft operations have increased 9% from January through May of this year, totaling 8,557 departures compared to 7,817 during the same period last year. But for the first time, turboprop aircraft departures fell last month to 283, compared to a 330 average for May over the past 2 years. Helicopter departures also fell slightly in May. After these messages, Cessna shelves another airplane.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Welcome back. Cessna has announced the end of production of the Citation X Plus business jet, which for 2 decades was the company's biggest and fastest model. The Citation X platform has a storied heritage within the Citation brand and has become a beloved aircraft by operators and passengers alike as the fastest civilian aircraft in the world, Textron said. With the upcoming entry into service of the Citation Longitude, we are taking the opportunity to minimize overlap within the customer segment and discontinuing production of the Citation X Plus. The company said that ending the production of the Citation X Plus will eliminate some crossover with the new Citation Longitude, which the FAA has yet to certify. A Textron spokesman reported that employees from the Citation X line will be shifted to other lines and program, and employment levels will be unaffected. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Have a great weekend and see you Monday.